Hi, this is Joanna Van Thine, and you're listening to Friday Night Frights. Don't forget, subscribe to my podcast, Apocalypse. Now?
Man, every day is just so weird.
I talk with sexologist Dr. Timmery Schmidt about toxic masculinity, what you can do to feel better about the state of things, and is feminism really a cancer on society? All that and a whole lot more on this episode of
Apocalypse. So, you gotta be kidding me. No.
Hello, suffragettes, and welcome to Apocalypse. Oh gosh, now! Oh. I am Joanna Van Thine, as always. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at JOPincushion, and find out more about me at joannavanthine.com.
Welcome to Friday Night Friday.
I wish I had this mic at home in the morning when I wake my kids up.
Yeah.
Wake up!
What's going on, everybody? It's of course it's Friday night, everybody, and I'm in the hosting seat. Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
Killer Tony.
Hey, Killer Tony. Listen, I'm not wearing a horror shirt. I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Hey, brother. Oh, jeez. We have Jaren here. He hasn't been on the show for a while. Hello, Jaren.
Jaren.
It's been like,
He's the new and improved Jaren with the new hairdo.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize him actually when I seen him at the con.
that was the whole point. I was showing up with my mask and I was just like, I want to see if these guys remember who I am.
No, I saw you, man. I was coming down the hall at Maui Comic Con 20. In fact, everybody, it's just 2 weeks later. Okay, this is.
Yeah. We're just still on a high.
We're still on a. Oh my god, that's so
con.
amazing. Busy.
I should have recognized him by the swag people that he was with,
I know,
because
right?
only the coolest, most best dressed Comic-Con people were with Jaren.
I was trying to drift away from them a little bit.
Really?
It was too
Hey,
obvious.
you know the guy with the green face that you were with, and he kind of had like hair, and we were trying to figure out if he had a wig or not.
Oh yeah,
Was that his-
was
that a wig?
Yeah, that was a wig.
Okay, so that was a
It
wig.
was a wig.
He was
I
trying.
win.
He was trying his best to like
Make it.
Yeah, make do
It
with it.
looks
because,
so good.
Yeah.
Because we were really like, is that real?
He was going for Adventure Time, I think.
I love it.
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time.
There was some great stuff.
It was great. Yeah. So I was, walking down the hallways and I see him. I see a Jason. I'm like, that's Jaren. That's the only Jason there, because Khalil wasn't even cosplaying because he was so busy helping out with the booth and all that stuff.
Did you see the female Jason?
Yes.
There was a female Jason.
No.
Yes. I took a picture with her.
Oh,
Well,
my
hold on.
God.
Maybe we saw her. Then we just missed that?
I did.
I mean,
not
we
see.
saw a lot of people.
I know. Sunday I saw Herman Munster and.
Oh, look at that.
Lily Monster.
Oh, okay. Maybe I did see her.
Oh, my
Maybe she
goodness,
didn't
no, I
have her
didn't
mask
see
on
her.
when I see her.
Yeah. I think she was helping out with a booth or something.
Okay.
But yeah.
Did she show up in the secondary area of Maui Comic Con, or was that just the vending area?
Oh no, it was in the secondary. I met her in the secondary.
Oh,
You met her in the
Like,
secondary.
right before I went to go see you guys.
Our area.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. Where in our area did I see her? How did I miss that? I was very nervous to talk to
She
artists.
was always just hanging out on the other side. She didn't come to that
Yeah.
side. Towards the window
The window.
where our big banner is. Friday Night
Wow.
Frights. We had a big banner over there.
Yes, I know. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
And Shane is my favorite artist.
Shane Old Shag Hennessy.
He's so awesome. Like, I feel like he
I
is
know.
the most truest to a comic artist as them all, because even he is a character himself.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
love that about him. And he's so friendly. So I interviewed this one guy, and I was asking them about, like, if they were married and if their wives were supportive of them being artists, right? Does your wife ever get on you? And I asked this one guy, are you married and you have kids? And he, like, I think he thought I was picking up on him for a second. He was like,
Oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, so am I. Hold on.
For real, man.
I wanted to know, and I asked him, have you ever messed
Hey.
up? I asked him if he's ever messed up, and he was like, no. was like, whoa.
What? Okay.
Don't tell me that was your second question.
Okay.
No, no, it wasn't. Like, have you ever been almost done, like, with a piece, and then you just, with a flick of the finger, something, like, mess up a little bit? Like, has that ever happened?
Yeah.
Come
yeah.
on. And he was like, no. He is perfection.
Oh.
I love that.
Oh my god. So yeah, so last week was a rerun and now it's 2 weeks later and a lot of stuff has been going on, but what we want to do for this episode is catch up with Jaren. Hey Jaren, what was your October watches?
Ooh, so I saw Happy Death Day and Jigsaw. And I
Ooh.
recently saw Stephen King's Gerald's Game on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those three.
Did you see it? Didn't
yeah.
it come on in October as well? Or was
September. It was
late September going
early
into October?
September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an early September release.
Well, when we watched it
Oh, you
on
did?
the weekend of fair,
Oh, okay.
county fair.
It was a perfect time to go.
Perfect time to go. The bummer about it was the AC wasn't on, but it was okay.
I know. I don't like that. But, you know, my daughter went, and
Yeah.
she wasn't even that scared. I was surprised.
You know why? Because it's a movie that was kind of like very well rounded. You know, like
Yeah.
it hits all the genres.
No, you know
and
what I
loved
think?
it.
I think for older generation like us that we watched,
The
you know what I
original, yeah,
mean, come up. And then
yeah.
now kids, they just go to the theater and they're already,
Blinded.
they get hit in the face with
Yeah.
just, you know what I mean, this type of horror.
Yeah, because I mean, like especially for us, like you know, we either one read the book, two grew up
Yeah.
with the original, and then we're going there because we're fans of the movie. And then some people who were telling me, "Oh, it wasn't scary." I was like, "You went for a scare fest. We went there because we love the originals."
Yeah,
and we're
exactly.
fans, you know?
Right.
Right.
And so I feel like I got that reaction from a lot of people. Like, there's like, "Oh, it wasn't scary." I was like, "That's not the point."
I like the older ones better though, man.
You know
I
what?
can't help
You know
it.
what it
Yeah.
felt to me like? It was like, you know, the story of it,
Yeah.
but with a combination of the Goonies and the Gate,
Ooh, that's a nice touch.
right?
Mom! Dad!
You've been
I just love how intimate everybody is in the older original movies.
Oh yeah.
They're so
Yeah.
like clicky.
I know.
They're all together.
Isn't it?
Trying to get away.
Kill you all! I'll drive you crazy and I'll kill you all! I'm every nightmare you ever had. I am your worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of.
New kid with the glass. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah. Finn Wolfhard, the one from Stranger Things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow. He just reminded me of that like one kid in school and it's like, you know,
Just talking a bunch of stuff.
talking about this stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
He was hilarious.
he was. I mean, you didn't see the movie.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I was at a birthday party the day he went.
the backstory with the girl really shows in this one more as to like, you know, the original
Yeah.
TV, because it was a TV movie, it's a TV miniseries, and they couldn't show too much of what really what the father did to this girl.
Especially when the book, if you've read the book is super thick.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
movie focusing on the past because the original TV show went back and forth.
Yeah.
And this one really just focused on them as kids because this is, you know, part of a franchise that they're trying
Yeah.
to do. So that's
So-
pretty cool. Like the Neibolt house never existed in the original one. That was a big portion of the book, and they actually got to show
Yeah.
it in this version of the movie.
And Bill Skarsgård
Bill
Skarsgård.
Yeah.
from where is he, from Holland or something? I don't know where he's from.
All I know is that he's Alexander Skarsgård's brother, and he's played a lot of side roles This is like a movie where he really got to shine.
Hemlock Grove, which I haven't even finished season 1. I haven't. There's like what 3 seasons of that already on Netflix. Hemlock Grove. He plays like this. I don't know what he is. Like I think he's a vampire. It's Netflix.
Yeah.
There's a lot of in that in that show. I mean, there's a voodoo priestess that has to perform, like spells and stuff naked.
That's cool.
Yeah, and the werewolf.
I do my best work naked.
But the werewolf transformation scene in Hemlock Grove in the first season, reminiscent of the company of wolves. But it was really good.
Yes.
You enjoyed it. You have the
yeah.
shirt right
I have
now.
a shirt
You
on.
got the shirt on. Come on. It's it. It. Pennywise the Clown. Otherwise
right.
known as It.
And I like that he got to kind of transform into a lot of their different fears too. I thought that was very diverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was more than just a clown. which I
Yeah.
thought was
Like
pretty
the one that has like the OCD, germaphobe, like,
The leper.
yeah, the leper zombie was coming after him.
Ah.
And it was clowns for
For, yeah.
what was his name? I can't remember the name in the
I'm blanking.
Frank, James, John Jingleheimer Schmidt. That's his name. All I remember from that movie, the most memorable scene of that character is when they have the marching band on 4th of July.
Now, Pip, Pip, and Tellio, my good fellows! I do believe this chap requires our utmost attention. Get in there, Dr. K. Come on, fix him up.
Why don't you shut the f up, Einstein? Because I know what I'm doing, and I don't want you doing the British guy with me
Suck
right
the
now.
wound! Get in there!
Just suck the wound.
I need to focus right now.
Oh yeah.
And he's like over there grabbing the guy's trumpet.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, give me it back. Give me it back. One
Yeah.
of those deals. And I was like, that's comedy right there. So, for the Halloween season, what it started off on Friday the 13th with
Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day.
Yeah.
You saw that one?
I did. It was really fun. At first I thought I was like, oh man, it's PG-13. Things are gonna be very trimmed down, but
that's what I was thinking. Like PG-13, how are you gonna get away with it? Because it's a slasher movie in a time warp.
But here's the thing though, it's like the second she dies, she starts the day over again. So like seeing that in story wise, like I was like, that makes sense. The second she dies, boom, she starts the day over again, and it's really fun. It has like that Groundhog Day-esque to it, meets like Scream. And it goes back and forth, and it's freaking hilarious. I had fun watching it. They even bring up Groundhog Day.
So it's kind of like she's reliving the same day, but is the killer also reliving the same day and killing her?
See that I think that's one thing that they don't really explain. No, it's really her reliving the day. Mm-hmm. It's her reliving the day, and she just has to find out who her killer is. But every single time she evades, the killer somehow has like a different routine. The killer doesn't know that the day is starting over again.
Yeah.
But I really like how she makes a lot of smart decisions, because the first day that she's introduced, she's the kind of girl that you expect to die first in a horror film. And then you kind of see her transition through all the days that she keeps dying and stuff, and she dies in many various ways, which is actually pretty fun to watch. And she tries to avoid doing the same routine. She's like, no, I died over there, I'm gonna take a different route. And then the killer somehow
She's ready for death.
She's ready. She's gearing up, she's got weapons, she's locking doors, bolting windows.
Your basic slasher.
Your basic slasher.
Wow.
And it gets turned on its head, and I thought it was really fun.
So you think it was like maybe ushering in a whole new slasher type genre? Like, you think it's coming back with this movie?
I think that movies like this could make a
'Cause I think it was
could make a
genius.
comeback.
Yeah, I think it was genius that they released it on
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. You know?
Because I mean, it was from the same guy who did Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Oh,
Yeah, the same guys who did that. So
that is the one. The one movie that I bought. I bought a whole bunch of movies. I haven't even showed it off. Maybe in the next episode I'm gonna bring it all. And I finally got Scout's Guide to the Zombie
Did you
Apocalypse.
see it?
It's still in a package too.
Wow.
Definitely.
I got
Wow.
so busy in October, man.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a busy time.
It was crazy.
You'll have a fun time. It's actually one of the more fun zombie films since like it's up there with Shaun of the Dead, with Zombieland. It's up there.
Hey, Mommy, Daddy's here! Awesome!
Dude, something's wrong with her. Look at her chest. Well, it's all over her.
No, that's makeup, dummy! It's a jungle theme! Oh, this is so hot. Oh my god. Oh my god!
KKU 88.5 FM, the voice of Maui, broadcasting out of Wakaku Maui Community Media Center in downtown Kauai.
Right next to that pineapple.
Mr. Pineapple. Ah. And
Smells
sadly,
good.
not next to Maui Comics and Collectibles anymore.
What?
But there is
Wait,
new-
hold on. Wait, hold on a second. Where have I been under a rock?
Wait, you didn't see outside?
No.
They moved.
They moved.
Where did they move to?
They're Waikea Avenue, right? Right next to Paradise Video.
Did they do that so Swan couldn't come over here every day?
Oh, now they're
Poor
closer
thing.
to where Swan lives. He's like right across the street.
Oh, that's perfect.
And it's a weird thing too, because he told me like the guys asked, "Who's gonna cover the weekend?"
Swan.
I'm right across the street.
That's perfect for him.
Boom.
I got a
So
key.
do they have more room? Is it bigger?
Yeah.
It's
Have
way
you
bigger.
been?
No, not yet.
I
never
gotta
been to-
go. I gotta check it out. Maybe later on today. Yeah, man, it's a big move. They're right next to Paradise Video.
They're closer to
and-
the mall now too. A lot more
Yeah.
people can check them out.
And there's Kaho Mountain right there.
Yeah.
You know, and
Closer
then
to the
it-
bus stop.
and I'm pretty sure now that they're over there, they're like, okay, guys, what should they give for eat?
The mall.
The
Get
mall
Sheets right
is
there.
right there.
Get
Sheets
Sheets
is
right
right
there.
They
there.
never left
Oh.
the minute stop.
Ready teriyaki takeout.
Closer to the college, man. A lot of people. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people will be coming through.
Yeah.
A lot of people will be coming.
Yeah,
through.
it's actually
Major
probably going to
traffic.
be a good college hangout
Yeah.
spot.
You watch. Like Friday
It's
night.
convenient.
Friday night, there's gonna be people parked outside, hanging out, reading comics inside. You know, D&D
Yep.
or Magic or something like that going on. Or they got like arcade
Or
night.
comedy night.
If they're gonna plan another arcade night, pretty soon, I'm there. We gotta go to arcade night. you know?
Yeah. I almost bought a Pac-Man machine down the street, actually, from their new location. And it's a 2-man Pac-Man machine, like
Is it the
old
table?
school. It's the table.
The table one.
And it works. Yeah. And so we were like, just a couple weeks ago.
How much is it?
I think he wanted like just a couple $100 for it. Nothing crazy. And we were like, this thing is heavy, but it's totally really cool.
I know I had some friends who bought a Nintendo 64 from Comic Con actually.
Really?
Yeah, they got some games.
How much was it?
They got like $100 because he got a few games out of it.
Oh, that's
There's a
awesome.
goldfish.
Goldfish. That's cool.
That's what I should do. I should buy my kids a used system.
This is retro.
Yeah,
Retro.
exactly. They need to learn the old-fashioned way of
Be like this is
This is how your mother did it.
Yeah.
I want you to do Super Mario
Yeah,
Brothers.
you bring it down over there and be
and
like,
Boy and the Blob.
hey kids, this is Sega.
Sega Genesis.
You gotta do it like the old school commercial. Sega.
Yeah, do you remember that? Sega.
Yeah. Remember the old Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't
original
feel like
games?
buying a game for my kids. It's more expensive than my cell phone. And then they just gonna take up my television.
Candy? Halloween candy? Halloween
Give me the candy. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
For now.
Go for it.
Oh,
for it.
so
Like I got more
good.
waiting for me.
Some of your Tootsie Rolls are in there.
I love Tootsie Rolls.
Remember your Tootsie Rolls? You left those at Maui Comic Con.
Yep. For all the specials that wanted to come hang out with us that
The
day.
special ones.
We
the
had
kid-
lots of kids.
Yeah, it became like daycare.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh,
K-
they were so cute though.
KAKU and Friday Night Frights became the daycare center.
You want daycare? Come to UHMC Nerf nights on Friday.
What?
That is mayhem.
That's you guys who run it?
Yeah. It's,
And your friends?
Yeah. My friends run it. It's
Yeah, no,
pretty cool.
I seen pics like you guys like, what are you guys doing with Nerf guns?
Yeah.
This is a Nerf battle, and I see videos.
My
of
son
this
would
Nerf
freak
battle.
out. He loves his Nerf gun.
Yeah, they have signups. You know, a lot of the kids they come by Friday nights and they all my friend like orchestrates like a lot of the games, and so like if at first it became kind of like more like the college students, like people like our age, like just messing around. But we decided to kind of like reach out to the community because a lot of the young kids,
Yeah, I like it.
a lot of the that close.
Yeah,
Okay.
better.
But yeah, a lot of the younger kids, wanted to get involved. So that's pretty cool. There's just a lot. Like I've seen like 80. Like it looks like Comic-Con already with the like 80 kids.
Get the kids.
Awesome.
You just get the kids together, man. You can like do like a fundraiser night or something.
Wait, it's
you know?
Friday nights?
Friday nights, UHMC at the lounge. Yeah.
Oh, so you
I
just
wanna
came
go.
from there.
Yeah.
I'm taking my kid
Yeah,
next week.
Yeah. If you wanna talk to what do you call it about joining the one guy who actually won from Comic-Con, the Nabushi.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's the guy to talk to.
I
Jordan.
was thinking about donating
yeah.
some Nerf guns to you guys.
Oh man, that'll be great too. They
That'd be
take
nice,
donations
huh?
because I know like one of the hotels gave us some donations, which is one of the videos that I ended up making.
I
'cause
just
we
think
never
that's
tried
really
those out.
cool to do that for the kids.
All I need
man.
to ask is, before Savers closed down and Kmart closed down, did you guys hit it up?
We did our best. Yeah, we did our best to get.
I remember
those.
Kmart had like
The big ones.
rows and rows of like artillery.
Yeah, they did.
You know, like they had all the Nerf darts and everything left over.
Yeah, I know we've stocked up on darts because especially when we do these kind of like events, we lose
Darts
darts
go
so
everywhere.
much. Yeah.
At least you guys are not like kill a cow.
Yeah.
They actually do air gun.
There you go.
Well, some of the cousins and the friends you get when they used to work Haba. Oh, air gun pellet fight, bro.
Man, I know we used to paintball and it's not fun.
It's
at all.
expensive. Holy damn.
I don't know. I never was like, why do we want to come out and get shot
Let's go.
and have huge welts and
Yeah.
paint on us?
Okay, let's go, everybody. I wanna
Remember
get some
when it was
scars,
so cool? Everyone would go
bruises.
Giggle Hill.
It's
Oh
bruises.
man, you like go Giggle Hill?
Right?
Paintball. Like, oh. You used to go to the place by the laundromat and probably get on the paintball stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay, so the other movie that came out in October is
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
Oh,
God, I haven't
didn't
seen
see it yet.
You must.
I want to see it this weekend.
Did you see it, Jaren?
I did.
I know
saw it
Jaren's
twice.
seen
Maybe
it.
I'll see it tomorrow.
All
saw
right,
it
tell
twice.
us, Jaren.
Yeah.
What do we need to expect on that one?
Expect that.
Jigsaw is back.
Expect this. Ooh, it's really hard.
Okay.
Okay, no, I'm trying not. I'm trying to like trying to like.
Okay, I have a question.
Craft my words.
I have a
What's up?
question.
Okay.
Are the trap scenes more intense this time?
Yes.
Salvation can be yours. An offering of blood that will set you free. I want to play a game.
Ooh.
They did ease up on the gore, so if you got used to the gore from 4 to 7, they eased up on it.
So-
only because they wanted to focus more on the story, like the blood and the violence is there.
Yeah.
It's like they just didn't want to overdo the gore.
Oh yeah, no. I thought they lost it when they did the one with
Yeah.
the acid in the guy's
Yeah.
body. I was like, okay.
Because
Disintegration.
and seeing that it is Jigsaw, this movie stands kind of like on its own, but still pays tradition to like the original, because this is kind of taking place years after the events of the original 7.
It's Jigsaw's demon. He is an evil form, and and all of this stuff is like
I'm gonna leave you up. I'm gonna leave you up to it. All I can tell you is that it might take 2 viewings of Jigsaw for you to understand the twist. Because like when I first watched it, I was like, what? That took me away from that took me from a surprise.
What?
And
is the doctor? Is the 1-foot doctor?
I would say like if you feel a little lost with the franchise, I say go ahead and touch up on the original 7 before going to see this. Like there's a lot of really nice references to this movie, and I really like the way they kind of thought up the traps. One thing I do miss about the original that I do with this one is because it's different filmmakers, they don't have that seizure like green choppy editing that like made Saw what it was.
Yeah,
that's one thing I really miss about it. So it has like this kind of brand new look to it. New feel.
Saw.
It's I like it so much better than 4, 5, and 7 for sure.
Oh wow!
So much better than 4, 5, and 7. It has a different. It has like traditional and different like formula that they kind of follow in storytelling.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it.
So the ending was.
It was a surprise.
It was a surprise.
It was a surprise. Like you can't have a Saw movie without a twist.
Let's go. Let's take everybody to the movies.
Yeah.
Let's go to the movies.
Let's go to the movie.
Oh my god!
But wow, I was pretty surprised of where they went with the traps. Like it just kept escalating from one or the other, and I kind of like that. Not every single trap had to kill somebody. You know what I mean? Like there was that point. It was like, oh, that person's in the trap, automatic death. Like it was either somebody lost a body part,
right,
or it's just gonna hurt, and like the traps just kept on going.
So splatter.
Oh,
there's some splatter.
Oh, there's some blood splatter for sure.
Oh god!
Like the first trap already.
The
first trap already. It's you need to offer some blood.
That's the thing that I loved about. Yeah, that's the thing that I loved about the Saw series is that they were like kind of ushering back that splatter horror movies that came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh god, it's perfect. It's perfect. Well, the first one, the second, the third, and fourth. I saw part 3 when I was Halloween in Lahaina. Me and my friends were just, we'll just hang out over here and let's go watch Saw 3. Then we came out and we made our makeup and stuff and we walked the streets. But that's the one thing about the original one that I love because there was, the first 3 was splatter, not too much gore.
Yeah. Exactly.
And they were basically working on more of like the body torture stuff. I mean, the scene in part 2 where they push her into the pit of syringes.
Yeah. Oh. Yes. Yeah. Oh, and there are a lot of those traps. It doesn't have to be gore. Like the way they just deliver the traps.
That's more original. It's more original back then,
Yeah.
But
I just want you to see some of the traps. I mean, there's like this grinder, and then there's lasers, and I'm like,
from the trailer, I'm like, I saw the trailer, and I'm like, whoa, what is that thing with the lasers, man? Oh, I gotta see this one. I have to. I'm putting aside $20 for me tomorrow.
If I had one little gripe about the movie, it's like just like the rest of the sequels, is that some people who are in the traps, they don't have too much character development, so you kind of go in it with like, here's some people, they're gonna die. So I mean, that's not too much, to kind of sadden upon because you really go there for the torture. Not for the torture, but for the traps.
Yeah.
But
for the traps.
While you're watching it, does it still have the feeling that this is Jigsaw?
It does.
Right?
It does.
Because I know, like, already from watching the trailer, I'm like, maybe there is somebody that's copycatting and used his vocal.
That's why I can't wait for you guys to watch it, because I want to discuss the spoilers with you guys.
Oh my god, we gotta get you back on then. I gotta go watch this one.
I know, me too.
Oh man,
my daughter wants to see it. So
next week Friday we're talking Stranger Things, because I still haven't gotten into it like fully yet.
If it makes you feel any better, I haven't started season 2 yet. everybody was talking about it at Comic-Con, and I was just catching up with friends.
Yeah, I
You guys
heard.
watched it already?
I heard from this season is the word is they have a ton of 80s callbacks. A ton. I mean, already from the trailer I saw last month, they're in the Ghostbusters uniform. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I know that's Halloween. That's their Halloween costume. Ghostbusters.
Nice.
Perfect.
God.
Trick or treat!
Well, aren't you cute, little exterminators?
If I get another Three Musketeers, I'm gonna kill myself.
What's wrong with Three Musketeers?
What's wrong with Three Musketeers?
No one watched Three Musketeers.
Yeah, it's just nougat.
Whoa, just nougat? Just nougat. It is top 3 for me.
Top 3?
Top 3.
Oh, God, give me a Holy sh**. You should have seen the look on your faces.
And then you go into like this. I'm thinking it's like it's gonna be like some kind of freaking Cthulhu stuff, where the portal and the dark dimension is gonna be like creeping into their world now.
Total void
Like
status.
they didn't even close
Right.
whatever it was that was in the upside down.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I'm really ready for to see how Winona Ryder does in this season,
Yeah, right.
Still
just
more-
in
more
general.
crazy stuff.
right? And then look at, and then this
If any
season,
of the sets missing.
and then this season will get some awards, and she'll be at the awards ceremony going.
I always loved her as an actress back in the
Where's the
days.
pizza?
I liked her back
Oh,
when.
I had a crush on Lydia.
I thought she was amazing.
Oh yeah, from Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am utterly alone. By the time you read this, I will be gone. Having jumped, having plummeted off the Winter River Bridge.
There's a kid at Maui Comic Con that was Beetlejuice,
Yes.
Oh,
and he had this puppet that was like the sandworm, and the
Oh,
thing
that
was
is so
like this,
cool.
and then he opened it up and it's like this, like it was like double.
Oh, how neat.
Now you make me want to say a cosplay of like the Deadite version of Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis.
Oh,
you know what I mean? The eyes
yeah.
out, the jaw
Yeah.
open. That'd be so cool to see as a cosplay.
No, I've seen that cosplay on Instagram. One of those horror conventions. The people actually recreated that. It was all latex.
Right.
And all the latest stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. What else did you check out in October, like horror related?
I saw Gerald's Game on Netflix. It's based off the Stephen King book.
Oh, is that with Carla
Gugino
Gugino?
and Bruce Davison.
Oh my God, she's the one just handcuffed to the freaking bed.
She is.
That's
Like,
some
they're-
fun stuff,
they're like,
man.
She is hot.
Oh,
my
she
God.
still is, man.
Yeah,
oh
she's
my
like
God.
she's like a fine bottle of wine.
Of course. Man, I
And
forget
Bruce,
the.
and was it? Oh no, not
She's
Bruce
so
Davison.
good.
Bruce Greenwood. He's all like Murph and everything, and
Oh my God.
he's all like
Right?
ripped and like they're just like I was like wow.
So-
I was like they got pretty fit for their age.
Yeah, right.
The story is they're like what?
So-
Like 30 something or 40 something. Husband and wife.
Husband
right?
and wife, they're trying to salvage their marriage by going
Right.
on a little like getaway, and so. The husband is into the kinky stuff, and so like he's he's trying to like spice things up. So he chains her up to the bed, and she's just not having it. Like she just thinks that he's
I want out.
yeah. Like she wants out, and then he gets a heart attack, and he dies right in front of her, and she's still handcuffed.
Ah.
Yeah.
Stuck.
And so you really kind of see like it's more of like a psychological thriller because you kind of like she has her ambitious self and she has like the more brutally honest like husband playing angel and demon on her shoulder.
Yeah.
Like kind of like talking to her, very Stephen King-esque.
Like
to it.
the dead body of him is talking to her.
No, like I want to say like her like the mental spirit.
Consciousness.
Yeah, like the consciousness. There you go.
Yeah.
Consciousness. Yeah, so like they're both like, talking to her, arguing back and forth, filling in the lines between like where their relationships went wrong.
She's slowly
slipping
losing
away.
it.
Yeah. It's way
Handcuffed to a bed.
handcuffed to the bed.
Dying there.
And
No
then-
one is gonna find
Like
her.
I thought it was just gonna be like a kind of like 127 hours, but there's some pretty like dark horror elements. Like there's this like at night they talk about the Moonlight Man and it is freaky as hell. And like there's like this like Moonlight Man that comes into the room and he's like holding like a box full of bones and he like comes at night and like there's like this one scene where he's licking her feet that just like scared the crap out of me.
Ooh,
I
I
gotta
gotta
watch
see this.
Netflix.
And then-
That's for next week.
Yes.
Next Friday,
Yeah.
you gotta watch. That's your.
And it's really smart. Her character is really smart because like as she's like battling with her conscience and everything,
Yeah.
she's trying to like find ways to survive and like trying to find a way out of her handcuffs, and like there's that just one.
She's like,
That's like my
I'm not
biggest
gonna
fear.
I'm not gonna tell you how, but it is. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
You are not prepared for that scene.
Oh,
It's Netflix. It was gruesome. Yes.
Wow.
If you thought 127 hours ain't got nothing on Gerald's game.
Okay, I'm
nothing.
watching
Oh my
this
God.
tonight. Tonight.
It's
I'm
a
watching it.
woman. It's a ladies' horror movie. You know, it's a
Oh, yeah.
woman's horror movie.
No,
That's like my
it's-
biggest fear. Seriously, is somebody
Yeah.
handcuffing me and leaving me and like trapping me. Like guys are freaky.
Yeah.
I know,
Seriously.
right?
And you also kind of get like a you also
Well,
kind of
not
get a
mine,
little like
but-
deep in her like backstory too, like
Yeah.
why she's the way she
Did
is.
she flashback and stuff?
Yeah, small flashbacks
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. Like honestly, I wish this movie hit theaters because she gives an A+ performance.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she deserves an Oscar nod for this one. It was really
Yeah, I
good.
thought she deserved an Oscar nod for Sin City.
Sin City.
Don't worry, Lucille. I was just grazed. Lucille's my parole officer. She's a dyke, but God knows why. With that body of hers, she could have any man she wants. The pills come from a girlfriend who's a shrink. She tried to analyze me once, but she got too scared.
I haven't seen you like this in a while.
Had a fight with some cops.
Didn't happen to kill any of them, did you?
Not that I know of.
And Watchmen. Wait, okay, more Sin City.
Oh, well, Watchmen, she was the mother.
She was the mother.
Yeah.
Jupiter.
Yeah.
She's such a great actress.
Yeah.
Well, she is.
I remember growing up and
Underrated.
watching Spy Kids.
I know. She's from Spy Kids and stuff. She knows Robert Rodriguez.
Maui Comic Con was pretty fun though.
Maui Comic Con was awesome.
I gotta go
Maui.
look at my stuff.
You got stuff.
I didn't get that much stuff, but I got a few things.
I got some stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
I at the last minute on Sunday, I went shopping.
That's awesome.
And I was like, I'm only looking for like rare, stuff that I've never heard of before. I got a Toxic Avenger comic. Another one.
Nice.
I got one last year, which was issue 1 of Toxic Avenger. This year, I got an issue 7.
Wow.
I got an FYE exclusive pop of Pennywise.
Wow.
Was it the Funko Pop table?
Yeah. It was like $35 and I was like, damn, they don't sell this on Maui. I'm gonna
Those
get
guys
it.
are so cool. Oh snap, dude! Getting ready to eat Georgie's arm.
What? Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
That's the one thing I didn't think that none of the kids over there. It was like Star Wars and animation and stuff like that,
Yeah.
right? There wasn't like the one Beetlejuice kid was cool,
No.
but it would have been so awesome if a kid walked in there as Georgie.
Was there a George?
No,
there wasn't.
There wasn't.
Oh.
No.
Halloween night though at Pilati Shopping Center, which Oh my god.
I didn't go. Like, I went to South Kihei this year, first time ever.
Yeah. Oh no, everybody was
Because,
cruising
you know,
those
Hope
neighborhoods,
Chapel
too.
never had. That's why.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go to Lahaina, but by the time I got off work, because of the World Series that kept me,
Yeah.
I couldn't, like, I was like, I'm not gonna sit in traffic for most of my Halloween night. So what we did was, me and my friends, we dressed up in our Halloween costumes, and then my one friend who didn't want to do anything on Halloween, we went knocking on his door and played Strangers.
Yeah.
We played Strangers, so we were like knocking on his door, like, you know, pranking him and everything, and then he was just like, I'm not coming downstairs, and we just like kept ringing on his doorbell and knocking on his door.
Oh my
and he like
God.
came downstairs and we scared the crap out of him, only to find out he was getting ready to watch The Strangers on his television. So we're like, okay, we're watching it with you. So we went upstairs. He had his surround sound system, and we're watching The Strangers, and it felt like we were watching it in theaters because all you can hear is like all the banging. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like he has like he decked out his entire room with the speakers.
Full surround sound.
Yeah, it was scary to watch. I was like,
Oh my
oh my
God.
god, I feel like I'm watching it in the theaters again. I'm getting heebie-jeebies.
You ever saw the original version of that? It's in French. It's a French film. Them, yeah.
I have it. I love that movie.
What?
I haven't even watched it yet.
You haven't seen it?
But I saw The Strangers, and I've had it in my collection for like a while now.
Okay.
I still haven't put it in.
But no, did you see them?
I have not seen them.
You haven't seen it?
That's the one I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
talking. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's like $7 on eBay or like
Wow.
Amazon or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you get that DVD, it's a must watch. It's like The Strangers, only one, it's shorter. Two, because it's short, it doesn't beat around the bush at all. It goes like all the terror scenes are pushed all the way through. It's like it doesn't stop. It's bam, 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 bam. It keeps going, and it's
better
so scary.
better than the American remake.
I like them better than The Strangers. Yeah, and like because there was like, I don't know if it was 3 or 5 kids,
Oh,
but then
that's
they're
it.
like all in hoodies. They're like all in hoodies, and then like there's this one scene where she sneaks into like the one side of the house, and the one side of the house is under construction, so you have like all that like tarp paper, and like you hear them, you know those noisemakers that they use on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you hear them, they spin it in the dark like very slowly, so it kind of like signifies that they're there. So she's running around in the dark. All you hear is,
Oh my
Wow.
god.
and it's so chilling.
I have it on DVD.
Oh.
You have it on Blu-ray?
Oh, I have it on DVD. No, it's only on DVD.
DVD, yeah.
Like unless you the Blu-ray is only available if you have that region B, because it's not because
It's
the
not-
Blu-ray is not
yeah.
region free. Yeah. So I have the DVD at home.
Cool. I have the DVD as well.
Wow.
Now you make me want to go rewatch that. I was like,
Friday night Frights at the movies. We're watching them. Not to be confused with the 1950s
Not the monster
sci-fi
one.
classic Them.
2007 French one.
I'm talking to messaging back and forth with Professor Barry Worst.
Oh.
He might want to do a show with us. I
I
don't know, maybe
like
next
him.
week.
He's super fun.
That guy is so cool. He knows his movies. I mean,
Yeah.
him and Swan right next to us.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just setting up comics and they're talking about Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
All because, you know, we had our mask over there, right? And
Uh-huh.
Little Swan was like playing with the Jason mask and stuff. But yeah, he knows his shit.
It was so funny. So me and my friend Aaron, we were watching Mother, with the Darren Aronofsky movie.
Oh, I
The
didn't
horror
see it when it
drama.
was out in theaters.
Yeah, I forgot to bring up that movie. And then we walk down, we look at Professor Barry and G Money who are sitting. We're like looking so confused after the movie, and we're like, "What did you think?" And the only thing we could just go is, "I don't know."
You don't know.
No, this movie was hella confusing. The Mother was hella confusing. It was.
It's a satanic kind of deal? Wasn't it a satanic deal? All I need to know is that. Was it like a cult kind of like satanic deal going on?
The whole movie's a metaphor.
Metaphor.
It has satanic themes, but it's more than that.
Don't tell me it's a
'Cause-
art house film.
Because it's kind of an art house film. Like it starts off very slow and then it builds and then it becomes chaos in the last like 45 minutes of the
Oh my
movie,
God.
and by the time the movie ends, you're kind of like, what the hell did I just watch?
Yeah.
And then later on, I had like a discussion.
That's it.
I had a discussion with my buddy Aaron, and then as well as like, you know, other people who have already seen the movie in advanced screenings, but they told me what the metaphor was, and that actually blew my mind. So I didn't know whether to feel, you know, cheated that I saw a movie and didn't understand what they were getting at, or wow, that was an amazing.
I want to feel
Right.
cheated. What is the metaphor about?
What's the metaphor?
Yeah, spoil it because I'm not gonna. Watch
It was a biblical aspect. It was dealing with
Virgin Mary.
It was dealing with God, and that was Javier Bardem. It was dealing with Mother Nature, which was Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
And then when Michelle Pfeiffer and Ed Harris come in, they're kind of like Adam and Eve. And so like you know, Jennifer Lawrence, Javier Bardem, they're living their life secluded, you know, perfect, you know, kind of thing, but things aren't perfect. So because Javier Bardem is like an author, you know, like he's getting a lot of attention, especially from you know, Michelle Pfeiffer and Ed Harris, treating him like God. And so a lot more people, and this is where the movie gets ridiculous, but a lot more people start to intrude into the house.
What brings you to us?
Well, they told me I could find a room here. He thought we were at a bed and breakfast.
He's a stranger. We're just gonna let him sleep in our house. Hello. Can I help you?
Hey, lady.
Did you know he had a wife? He didn't just stumble on us. He has pictures of you in his luggage.
What were you doing in their luggage?
And like, oh, I want to see this person, and Javier Bardem's just like soaking up all that attention and that like fame, and Jennifer Lawrence just feels totally neglected. And so like everybody is like trashing her house, and she takes pride into her house. You see that in the first hour.
Yeah.
And then the house is pretty much Earth. And then, you know, when it starts getting destroyed, like you kind of see that like with the Adam and Eve characters, like Michelle Pfeiffer and Ed Harris, when they start bringing more people in, it's kind of like the population of mankind. And then when a lot of stuff goes crazy, that was like, you know,
chaos.
Like, chaos, chaos theory. Everything's like the stuff, and then now things aren't private between, you know, Mother Nature and God anymore, and now it's like, you know, the world's just been concoved in it. And then she's, you know, Jennifer Lawrence gets pregnant, and that was like, I think that was supposed to be a metaphor about
rebirth
Jesus or something.
Jesus rebirth.
Yeah, and then like, you know, the people are like carrying around praising the baby, and then they eat him. Kind of like
the body of Christ.
Exactly. Dude, boom, you got it. You got it. And then like, yeah, so things just kind of keep getting more crazy and crazy, and that entire movie was a metaphor, because in your eyes, what you're looking at,
it was shocking with the baby.
Yeah, like everybody's carrying around the baby.
Like the
next thing
witch.
you know, yeah. But they actually show it. Like everybody's carrying around the baby. Next thing you know, like they start tearing up the baby, and they're like, you see like a whole like mass, a black mass like eating him. And then she gets crazy, and then she starts stabbing every single one of them.
So it's like a big budget Antichrist kind of deal.
Yeah.
I don't know if you see Antichrist with
I have
yeah.
seen it. Yeah, it's like that, but it's
this is insane.
Yeah, but if I went to the movie with that knowledge,
no, I could do it.
If I went to the movie with that kind of knowledge, I felt like I would have liked it a little more. But when I watched this movie and I tried to figure things out, it was just making me so frustrated.
Confused and frustrated, right?
Wow.
First, I was like, what is Jennifer Lawrence trying to do? Like, I hated Jennifer Lawrence at first. Like, all she worried about was her house, and I was like, oh, this is. And then, like, when I found out the twist, I was like, this is Mother Nature, and this is her protecting Earth.
I think that Jennifer Lawrence just wanted to do this movie so she can broaden her range.
Yeah.
As an actor, they like to broaden their range.
So that we're not always thinking she's that one bougie girl.
Yeah, she's not that one Hunger Games girl. That's just Katniss over there.
Oh, that girl.
No, it's the girl that was like Earth.
No, it's the girl that caught fire, literally.
Right. So we got 6 minutes here. And yeah. Let's talk about now. Within 6 minutes, maybe shout outs and stuff. Long shout outs.
I want to give a shout out to Kaiser Permanente.
Oh my god.
For letting me know my kid had a double ear infection. I'd like to give a shout out to Acapulco Pool Company for keeping my pool clean for my kid to get his ears all messed up in it.
Oh, too much chlorine in the air, man.
And I would like to give a shout out to you to coming to Maui Comic Con with me.
Okay.
It was awesome.
It was so fun. And
Were you
Jawa
debating on that
for watching the table when we had to go on breaks and stuff.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out to Al Jawa because he's just a good kid. I
Yeah.
like that guy.
He was
He's
like
got his stuff together. You know what I
Saturday,
mean?
he was like walking around with his Star
He's a
Trek,
good guy.
with his Star Trek uniform.
Yeah, he had a kilt on one day.
a black
I kept
kilt,
trying
not
to.
a traditional kilt.
I kept
Black.
trying to lift it to see if he had anything under.
I hope he has something under there.
I do too. I didn't actually.
He
get
was
a
showing
glimpse.
legs with
He
freaking
actually
Captain
started getting me a
Thor.
little creepy.
Yeah, Captain Thor and Captain
Oh,
Thor.
Captain America.
With Thor and Captain America. Whatever
The
say
Captain
Thor.
America kid, I gotta give a shout out to that kid. If he
Oh.
wore that outfit on a date, boy,
How was that shield? Did you see him?
his shield was, awesome.
It hooked on, but it was magnet.
Yeah, it was a magnet.
Yeah, oh,
a
man.
huge magnet.
So he did exactly what Steve Rogers would have done.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
They showed up at
his
the premiere
helmet,
last night,
he had to
or
put it
the
in the
other night.
freezer just to melt it to his head. Remember? I mean, he had to freeze the helmet and mold it to fit him properly.
That's some good work.
I mean, the guy is insane. I'm just saying, if my husband came home with that on like late night,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun,
Th-
I'm like, what?
Those cosplay guys actually showed up at the at the Thor Ragnarok premiere.
Really?
Oh wow, yeah, that's been out. I was so busy.
I mean, these people
Wow, I gotta
really
watch so much
take
movies
it
now in theater.
seriously.
I do a review on it, but this is Friday Night Frights.
Yeah, it's not Nerd Watch. Nah. Hey, I love Nerd Watch, man. Maui Comic Con 2017 was off the hook. I would like to thank. I don't know. You go shout out.
Oh,
You
do
shout
shout
out
outs?
first. Yeah, your shout out. Sorry.
Shout out to my friend Kahea, who's trying to kick off her Instagram photo account, which is Cheetah Beauty _ photography. Yeah, so
Kahea.
Yeah.
Kahealani.
Kahealani.
Domingo.
Yes.
You wanna know something?
Who's that?
I met her like in person Halloween night at Kahealani Village. Yeah.
Oh, she was in Kia. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. She works at Shearwater Tavern.
Her mom, Stephanie, is my mom's classmate at St. Anthony High School.
Small world.
Wow.
What?
They're best friends.
That's
They're
so
still best
cute.
friends to this day.
Okay.
Right?
Wow. I have a best friend from kindergarten. Her name is Trishelle Yee. Girl, what up, girl?
Did she got same year as you, or she's like?
Yeah, grad same year as me.
Wow.
Yeah, she's from Maui High though. I graduated Baldwin.
Oh, you're a bear.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're not a bear. That's the weird thing too. My dad was from Baldwin, and her dad is from Baldwin, or her stepdad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like wow, it's weird.
That's a small world.
Mom from St. Anthony and dad from Baldwin. Wow, we're the St. Baldwin Bear kids, you know.
She's trying to start up her photography
that's
Instagram
cool.
page.
Awesome.
So Cheetah Beauty _ photography.
Oh,
Cute.
totally. I'm gonna
Very
put like
cool.
a screenshot right here.
Absolutely.
Like,
I love it.
it's right here. No, right, down there.
We want to give a shout out to Killer Cal for being dead today.
Oh, yeah.
He's somewhere. We don't know where.
Nah, he had a security job last night.
He was hard.
Security.
Yeah, he had to work late.
Yeah.
So.
But he was
No
killing
fan?
it at Maui Comic Con.
He was killing it. Let me tell you, this guy was like the biggest, excited, most child in a Toys R Us ever. Like
I know,
he
right?
was running back and forth to each booth.
I
Everywhere, every time I turned around, he was somewhere else.
I think he was at like, if you needed to find him, he would either be by Artist Alley.
Yeah.
Or hanging out with us by Friday Night Frights.
Right.
Or he'd be by the Maui High School, the food booth that they had over there. Or at the Funko Pop area table. Because he was like at the Funko Pop. It's like,
oh my gosh.
He's walking. I was like, oh, where you going, man? Oh, you go check out some comics? No, straight to the Funko Pop.
He was there for like all day long.
Yeah, I come around again like
There
maybe
he
about
is.
an hour and a half later, and he's still over
Still there.
Like, he's still over here? No, I've been over there for a while.
To be fair, if there was a
To be
Blu-ray
fair.
stand, I would have been there all day.
There was a DVD stand, but it wasn't Blu-ray.
Come on, I had most of those already.
Yeah,
I know there wasn't actually. Yeah, I mean there was a good selection.
There's
but
there's a good selection.
And
I gotta give them credit for trying. To be honest, I was like, am I gonna see any movies here?
So I would like to give a shout out to what's the name of the place? Is it Maui Custom
T-shirts.
Maui Custom T-shirt that did our banner, the Friday Night Frights banner.
Yeah.
We gotta hang it in here.
We need to have it hanging, man.
Yeah, maybe next week we'll do it. I have it in my car.
Yep.
As I also like to thank the Dorkening for our intro. Hey, awesome intro, you guys.
Thank you.
Yes, I love this actress.
Yeah.
She was great.
I love the Dorkening.
The Dorkening. Yes. Shout out to Allie, Jaren.
Yeah, shout out to the new Jaren with the new haircut.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
She's gonna be Jason. You know what
See,
you're gonna
look
be
at
like?
you.
Yeah.
I like it. It looks good on you.
Look more Filipino.
I shaved it twice. Like one, I tried to do it on my own, and then look, this is this much hair after skin bald for a week. My hair grows back super fast.
Wow.
Okay, so as we do every time at the end of the show, okay, you ready?
We're ready for it, man. Peace. Shaka. Dig your Hana Buddha. We're out.